Good morning, everybody. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Just so you know, I'm going to introduce you to Brett Tippie. Before I do that, we were having some seafood pull. That's why we're about 1 minute late. I'm going to tell you who Brett Tippie is. Actually, I'm going to let Brett. We grew up together in Kamloops, so that means we got some blood together. But at the same time,
Kamloopsians.
Brett, tell everybody what you are and what you do. Brett Tippie, by the way.
Hello, everybody. Here with Jeff Liquidator, and I actually am a former national team snowboard racer. I was on the national team all through the 90s, and former Canadian border cross champion, and as well, I'm an early pioneer and Hall of Fame mountain biker, and had the world record jumping the biggest cliffs in the world on mountain bikes for years. And I've been in 26 different movies, and I am still an announcer for the biggest action sports website in the world, and I'm still actually a professional rider. I'm the first Indigenous Native American professional athlete, and I'm proud Kamloopsian and a friend of Jeff's.
Buddy, Brett and I went to school together. We had a quick joke. He went to the school that had the football team, and they won back in '86. We
BC
won
championship.
But I had to mention to him. Of course, they took all the players from our side of the world. But anyway, at the same time,
It's true.
It is kind of true. But this guy, he's renowned for being in the sport. And we thought, what better of a person to give him a tour after having a quick. What do we have? If you look, these are all signed by local. These are the Olympic torches from Canada, all signed by Lyndon. This one here is one of my favorite, actually. This is the LA 84 games. I mean, just amazing, right? I mean, incredible. That one, I believe, is Sochi.
This is so cool. This is the real deal.
This is the real deal.
We saw this on TV. You saw this on TV.
Yeah.
We've all seen these on TV.
Come this way. This is actually from Russia. We didn't even take this one out. This is still in the package from Russia, from the Sochi games.
Whoa.
Yeah. And we'll keep walking through. You got all kinds of that. Those are all Sochi.
My friend Lindsay Jacobellis won the gold medal at the Sochi Games too in snowboard cross.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we got this is Salt Lake. This is a beautiful one too.
Right. 2002.
Yeah, 2002. Walk through here. Of course, we got our regular antiques and stuff like that. But here's the majority of them, all the way through here.
There's a lot of them.
Oh man, these are all made by Burks, and these were bringing about $1,100 each. All Burks. These are Olympic. These are the.
What are the smaller ones? What, like there's the full size ones, and there's these
The smaller ones they just made a limited edition by Burks. Burks is a jeweler in town, and they do all kind. So they made a bunch of these. These things are just incredible. Like Burke itself is incredible, but if you look all the way, there's some more Sochi. Of course, some of these are actually used in, as Lyndon signed it. We have pictures of them. I mean, this is an unbelievable.
Look at this. Look at this chest. See, some of these are like very, very brand new. Look at this. Has got a little bit of like an ash for actually being lit and being carried in the wind.
That's right.
That's authentic. That is so great.
Right?
I love that.
I mean, you're not just saying it because it is, because where do you see so much of it?
My hair stand up on my arms right now because that is like full heart and passion and sports history right there.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I think from what I understand is Lyndon only signed 16. We have 15 out of the 16 or 16 out of the 16?
No, we got like 14 out of 16.
14 out of 16. So
Trevor Linden.
yeah, of course, number
Canucks
16.
legend.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, and the significantly small ones, they just made a number of these. Not everybody got one because they were done by Burks.
Right.
Right. And you know what's really interesting, Brett? If you go back this way, we'll just pass by here. What we just found out ourselves is, you can help me too, is these stands.
Very limited.
Very limited. 96 out of 250. 128 out of 250. You don't get that. Mike, why don't you tell, you know more about this than I do, but.
Yeah, so the stands are limited. You can see on this Sochi torch, this one's used, and you can see what part of the relay it was used in. So it's all numbered.
This was the 10th part.
Yeah, and then
The
same with like this torch back here. This is number 90. This one was carried at that part of the relay.
You can see it's been burnt, like
Yeah.
actually in the ceremony.
These are the Paralympic ones that were used. Some more Russian ones used. And then this one, which is still in its original Russian shipping package. We didn't open it up because we just thought it was a little cooler like that.
Wow.
So this is kind of a mystery one, but it is.
I wonder if they were Russian when they couriered it.
It is from Sochi.
Yeah.
Don't mention them all.
And then
Right.
there's Salt Lake City torch, 2002 here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's from Beijing. We have some tennis balls. Obviously, those were Olympic, which significant again. Okay, you got a Wilson ball, so what? But look at this. This is this one 2000. There you go, Beijing 2008, signed by we don't know who.
Right.
But again, somebody who there you go.
Amazing. These are from the real deal.
The real deal.
Wow. Athletes, professional athletes, Olympic athletes, We're doing crazy things with
Holy
these,
shit.
and you could own these.
500, 1,000, but 1,000.
No. Hey, what are you going to pay for the little fella? Amazing. That's so cool.
So
Hey,
anyway,
you know what they say? They say tennis requires one ball. Mountain biking requires two.
that's right. So I'm going to let you guys go. Brett Tippie's going to do a little bit thing. Check out the auction live here on Friday at 1 o'clock under the Matt Picker. There you go. And here's our, you know what? There you go. You got the championship. And you'd have been about 25 years older when that one was on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah. And live, check it out. Brett Tippie's going to do something on his
My Instagram.
On Instagram. This is Brett. Tell me. Once. I mean, you've seen
This is the chance of a lifetime to get these. You can't get these. Like, I've always wanted one of these. I know people who wanted one of these. You have a chance to get them here. And when are you going to have a chance to get something like this to have in your house,
right?
For
And they're
all
cool.
eternity. There's only so many of these,
Right.
There's only so many of these ever.
So of
And
all the
they're
sports
here.
you've done, have you been to Olympic Games?
Yes.
Which ones?
I've been to Vancouver. I watched my friends win gold medals.
In
Yeah, JCJ in parallel giant slalom.
Yep.
Mila Ricker won in women's snowboard cross. And my friend Ashley, she won the women's ski cross.
and these people you skied with and snowboarded.
These are people I grew up training with.
And it's just amazing to
they're
see.
gold medalists.
And they all were gold medalists. And before that, when they were in the games, they were the athletes that were holding.
They were actually holding these and then making the move to start the games. And they all had the torches. It's a big tradition. Every single Olympics. And these are a piece of history. And they are only so many because there's only so many Olympic Games.
Yep.
And you can own a piece of history. And yeah, it gets me right there because there's so much effort,
right? You see?
so much effort and desire and risk taking and training goes into those few seconds. And they are a piece of history. And these are a piece of history that all made it official with the Olympic torch.
And I mean, you know what? You've known me peddling goods for. I mean, I've been known. He's known as the mountain biker guy. I'm known as the guy who peddles product. And I mean, when I called you on this, did you expect like this is unrehearsed?
No, this is really
Did you
cool.
expect when I told you I had this?
No, this
Did you
is
think
really
this was
cool.
you
This
know?
is next level. This is the real deal. And yeah, I thank you for calling me, by the way.
No, thank you for coming
Yeah,
out.
it's super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, come check out the auction, and you can have a piece of history for yourself.
There you go. Thank you.